Hey folks, Mad Cat here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. Coming to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Well, hello there.
You know, immediately it just already sounds like
she's after you.
Right. Let's hit Mad Cat with the mental hammer right out of the gate. You know what I mean?
Why?
Like, could you sound any more devious?
I don't know. I could work on it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, would love to chat, but really don't want to. So we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right into it tonight with Hit It, Dave.
Useless facts. Facts that are freaking useless. I mean, seriously. I mean, this is how we're just going to start this off right off the bat.
Yes.
All right, useless fact number one. A group of squirrels is called a scurry.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute?
I did not know
That's
that.
cute.
No, I
scurry.
seriously
I
didn't
did
know
not know that. It's like, it's not as ominous as like crows, like a murder of crows,
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
But now, when you see a group, you can be that person that says,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at the scurry of
Yeah.
of squirrels."
It's the scurry of
Scurry
squirrels. It's not just
It's
not just an activity
that.
for them.
Say that 5 times. Fast.
Scurry
Squirrels.
squirrels.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna
Scurry
try
squirrels. Scurry
Scurry
squirrels.
squirrel.
that. It's not
Do
curious
it. Try
girls.
it. Try it.
Try it.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Come on, try it.
I am not your lapdog.
Why are you not playing?
Why am I not playing? What? Let's abuse Mad Cat. That's what I'm not playing. I'm sitting this one out. Yeah. Useless fact number 2. On December 10th, 1987, a squirrel chewed through power lines and shut down the NASDAQ for 82 minutes, preventing the trading of approximately 20 million shares.
Wait, what? When?
1987.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet you there was a lot of people hunting that squirrel if he wasn't dead.
Or some could be saying thank you.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
That's crazy. Obviously, the theme today is squirrels. All right. Useless fact number 3. Iran once arrested 14 squirrels for spying.
True story.
With they like radio transmitters on them.
They said that they had cameras on them.
Yeah?
And they believed that they were from the Western world.
Ooh, they probably were.
They probably were.
I don't know. Maybe
they used to do some pretty crazy cool stuff back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is recently.
Oh, this is recently.
Like, seriously, this is like...
You never think, like, oh my God, the
Well, who
squirrels.
would think that the
Look at all
squirrels...
the squirrels outside.
See,
Why is there a scurry of
I don't
squirrels
know.
outside of our bunker here?
But the squirrels, I guess they were, like, I don't know how they could tell that they were from the Western world. Maybe they were rapping in the trees or something going...
Yeah, right? Maybe they were chewing their nuts with an American accent. I mean, you're welcome.
I want to hear what that sounds like.
I bet you did.
Listen,
with
boys.
an American accent.
Can you
Like,
see?
How did you even come up with that?
Listen, boys. it when you're chewing your nuts.
Yeah, right.
Only you.
Sorry there, that's the wrong accent for chewing nuts.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so useless fact number 4. Rather than use CGI, Tim Burton had 40 squirrels trained to crack nuts for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in 2005.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
And you were just talking about him earlier.
I was.
See?
Not nicely. But, yeah, wow. One.
I remember the scene. Do you remember the scene?
No.
Of them cracking the nuts?
No, but I'm like, but here's the thing. Like, do you know squirrels? And you're gonna train them? Like you could train them to crack nuts?
Oh, squirrels are smart. Oh, for real.
That's like saying like I just want to swim in a bathtub full of ADHD and freaking try to wrangle it in.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But
That is
yeah,
absolutely insane.
But could you be? I would have loved to have been there.
That's just
when
nuts.
When he announced to the staff or the people who were going to have to.
All right, so we're not using CGI. We're just going to train the squirrels. What did he just say? Did he just say we're going to train the squirrels to crack nuts? Would that be with a Spanish accent or an American accent? It's awesome. Useless fact number 5. It is the tradition in Sri Lanka for children to throw their baby teeth onto the roof of their house in the presence of a squirrel.
I have no idea why.
Why?
I have no idea why. I'm thinking luck or good health
or mean. Like the squirrel's gonna
or mean.
Like the squirrels, I mean, the human tooth is pretty hard.
Not baby teeth.
Teeth are hard. They're harder than a nut.
Yeah, but they're throwing them. They're not
bone.
launching them.
Right, but the squirrel's gonna try to eat them.
Well, no.
Yeah,
why would they
why
want
would
to try
they
to eat
eat them?
them?
Because squirrels are nuts.
No.
I mean, that's all I don't know.
all I
It's
got.
just it's weird.
That's all I got.
It's bizarre.
It is bizarre.
It's bizarre.
But that's a lot about squirrels that you didn't know.
And I'm still thinking, you know what I mean? Like, Tim Burton wanted to train 40 of them. Like, I don't understand.
Can you see what I like about this stuff is that when you go home later, you go, wow, he really did, or you know what I mean? Like this remains in your brain. That's
Right.
the best thing about you.
To me, that's the equivalent of what was the movie Bill Murray's Scrooged, when he's like, just staple the antlers on his head for the little mouse.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hurt the little mousey.
But anyways, we're going to get out of here because we have a really great interview coming up from Eden James later on in the show. But first, we're going to hear a song from Connor Bracken and the Mother Leeds Band. They just had a sold-out performance at the Stone Pony, their album release party. So congratulations to you, Connor. And we're watching you right here on the Balcony Show. But anyways, take a listen to Read on You. And let's get this party started.
I feel your heartbeat diving, get off my feet. Feel the temperature all around me. Well, I've never felt this way before, and I can't seem to get myself out the door. Forever hold your peace. Can't get a read on you. Read on you. Don't you tell me up is down and get a read on you. Well, I feel the room start to stretch and I get that tingling around my neck. Well, speak up, forever hold your peace. Well, read on you. Don't you tell me up is down, get a read on you. Read on you. Oh, read on you. Don't you tell me up is down, read on you. Read on you. Tell me up is down and get a read on you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And we're back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have the song by tonight's interviewee, Eden James. So sit down, give it a listen, and here we go. And when you come back, we're going to be on the phone with Eden James.
Do is kiss the ground. Second thing I'm gonna do is get you around and tell you how good you got it here by the ocean side. Yeah, I had some friends, but they went away. I guess they started building homes, places to pray. Me, I'm just a hand around trying to find some peace in my mind. Backstation bed, I can't stop running from what's in my head. All I do is think of you swimming in the sea of my mind. I'm crying for nothing, I'm dying for something called love, 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 love. In my fall, they say time heals us all. Me, I still ask, what is love? What you got? What's it called? In my fall.
welcome back to the Balcony Show. And on the phone with us, we have Eden James. And if you haven't heard of Eden James, you will shortly. Welcome, Eden. Welcome to our show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
So, there's so much to talk about with you. You have 2 videos out. Both of your videos have had multiple awards in all over the world. You have been written up in several magazines. There's several pictures on your website with your arms just loaded with these awards. And so kudos to you for that. And #1 song in Greece. And you hit Billboard in Australia. So you're like everywhere, dude.
Yeah, I like to get around. A Beach Boys song.
Ah, there
Nice.
you go.
There
Get
you go.
around.
So we're gonna talk about
Something called
something
love.
about love.
That's my latest. Yeah.
Okay. Set that
yeah,
up
well,
for us.
that's-
What's that about?
Well, so Something Called Love is actually about what we were just talking about, really getting around, moving around the world and traveling. And Something Called Love, it's about the love of the journey. The opening line is, the first thing I'm going to do is kiss the ground. And it's really about sort of, having a home, but also loving to travel. And it's not the destination, but it's the journey that we grow and we evolve and we learn things along the journey. So that's really what that song's about.
Nice.
And I saw an interview where you really liked the adventure of
Yes.
living different places, and because you've been in London, you were in London for a while. You started in Australia. Where else have you been?
Well, I've been I've only lived on 3 continents only. I say only. So I've had 3 continents. Actually, in the last 3 decades, I've pretty much sort of spent my 20s in Australia, 30s in the UK, and my 40s here in the US. But my music has taken me all around the world. I've toured in Japan, Norway, played in Greece, had a #1 hit there. I played in Poland. I played did I say Norway? I forget if I mentioned Norway.
No.
No, and so I played there, and where else? I just everybody loves traveling, so if you can do that for your job, it's like a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And does that help
if
you
you-
when you write your music?
I think so. I mean, I think immeasurably. I think as a songwriter and a poet, you need to draw on more cultures than your own, and to the point, I think that helps me as I sort of keep jumping around and living in different cultures or absorbing different cultures. You start to see really things that make humanity tick and not just a certain group.
Yeah.
And that sort of gets you closer to like the humanity itself rather than any particular nationality or anything like that. So, and when you write from a humanity perspective, I think you're always hitting the nail on the head. That's like pretty much that's what Dylan does, and all my heroes they're very good with that.
Right. And you said, I saw an interview where you said that you're focused a lot more on the poetry of your lyrics. And I can see that from listening to some of your earlier music to what you're putting out now. And how did that happen? How did that metamorphosis happen for you?
So I think that's I really just think that's down to wisdom and maturity. And I think all writers will get that. Well, in fact, in any endeavor that any of us put our hands and hearts to, I think we just get better with time, right?
Right.
So I think, no, you disagree?
Some people do. Some people just get forgetful and old and crotchety.
yeah. Well, maybe that's my next chapter.
The angry album.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just start regurgitating some of my old lyrics and just or replacing them with different songs. I'm sure that's happened to many a musician on stage.
Which brings me to the title of your album, All the Good Blank Are Taken. What's blank?
Well, see, so I tried to be a bit clever with this one. I tried to all the good blanket taken. It's. I wanted it to be anything that you wanted to put in that word blank could be it. So if you feel that all the good seats are taken on the bus, if you're on the bus and you're going to school, and all the seats are taken, then this album's for you. If you're doing something else, if you're like trying to get into university and all the applications, all the positions are taken, then this album's for you.
Right.
That
is so clever. I love it.
If you're applying for jobs and you're getting rejected after rejection after rejection, and they all seem to be gone, this album's for you.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's very universal.
Oh, I love that. And that's mass appeal because it can apply to anything, everything.
Yeah.
Great marketing too.
Oh my goodness.
See?
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's how I felt about it. I thought it was like fun and lighthearted and a little bit silly, but also clever. But also I thought it was applicable. I thought this is my fourth album, so it's about many, many different things. Many things have been going through my head for the last 3 or 4 decades. So, and I've tried to really like put a little bit of everything down on this and on this album. But as I'm trying to find a common theme or a concept, I realized, well, all the concepts have been taken. Everything we have done creatively has all been done before. So I thought I could say that in a new kind of way with this title.
And that's definitely what it comes down to nowadays. I have this conversation often when looking at the scope of everything that's been done in music and many art forms throughout the history of it. It's like, so, now it's just about telling a story a bit more creative because, the landscape is kind of narrowing its own field now.
Well, I got to say that I grew up during, like Lou Reed, David Bowie, that whole new wave, Elvis Costello, all of them. And your music really caught my ear because there is that flavor in there, although it's your own stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say, it's not certainly any, but the influences are very prevalent, and I don't think you make any bones about that. No, I'm quite happy to say that all those guys you just mentioned, all those acts and artists, I love that kind of music from the 70s and 80s. I just love it. I don't think that the artistic or music industry has ever been as good as that, and that's why I like to write with that in mind, because for me, I think that's the best stuff that we've ever produced. So I want to be up there with them. I want to be comparable to those guys. I want to write music like that. Springsteen, Billy Joel, like the the classics. And I don't think there are many modern artists writing from that perspective, writing like classics. It's like you've got to write a song like it's going to be around in 100 years' time. That's how you've got to write it.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah, don't write it just for what's trending now. Like a lot of my producer sort of friends, they come to me, oh, let's do a bit like this. This is really popular now. And I'm like, wait, hang on a sec. I don't care what's popular now. I sort of go against what's popular now. That's
kudos for you.
Yeah, because that's actually what's kind of, as far as I'm concerned, kind of crippled the industry with the cookie cutter music. You know what I mean? It all sounds together. It all sounds the same. It all bleeds together, and it doesn't have any longevity whatsoever.
But I also think that there's a craving for this.
Exactly.
For good music, number one, and good music that you can relate to, and it tells a story in a manner that you know what I mean? Like you put it on and you're there. And I think that's great. So I think you've done a great job doing that. So our next song by you is Stranger. Is that like the stranger on the bus?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Stranger is a little bit of an adventure. It is talking about going out and getting lucky.
All right. Well, let's take a break and let our listeners hear "Stranger" by Eden James. You're gonna love it. Turn it up. Here it comes.
honey? Can I get over her with you? I gotta get over her, honey. Can I get over her with you? You got the brains, you got that body. They better just pull me through. I gotta get over her, honey. Can I get over her with you? I gotta get over her, honey. Can I get over her with you? And when you done me over, I'm getting over you too. I loved her for the way she would rescue my heart. I wept the one time she denied, but she's still on my mind like a spear in my side. Can't stand it no more. Gonna make a new friend tonight. Tonight. You say I don't even know you, honey. Well, I don't even know myself. You say I don't even know you, honey. Hey, I don't even know myself. But stay here in the moonlight and let her get to know us both. You know I'm getting older, honey, but you're getting older too. You know that I'm getting older, honey, but you're getting older too. And I will see the young life. I wanna get old and bold with you. I loved her for the way she would rescue my heart. I wept the one time she could not, but she's still on my mind like a spear in my side. I can't stand it no more. I'm gonna make a new friend tonight. A new friend tonight. Like a stranger. Honey, but you're getting older too. You say I'm getting older, honey. Well, you're getting older too. I'm gonna keep you near me, 'cause I wanna get old with you. You know that I'm older, honey. I know that I'm older too. You know that I'm older, honey. Ain't getting any younger, it's true. I don't want you for your body, 'cause I know what your brains can do. I loved her for the way she would rescue my heart. I wept the one time she could not, but she's still on my mind like a spear in my side. I can't stand it no more. I'm gonna make a new friend tonight. A new friend tonight. Like a stranger. Like a strange, strange girl.
Balcony Show with Eden James. So, Eden, since you're in New York and I don't have you geographically pegged all the way across the planet, so tell the listeners what you got coming up. Tell us, any new songs. Go, let us know.
Yeah. So I have a festival in Sweden that I was booked to play at. It's called Live at Heart. And although I would love to take the band out there and play it in person, we're just being a little sort of safe at this point. And I think they're going to do a live stream of it. So I don't know if it's going to be So I don't know if it's going to be a band concert or performance, or if I'm just going to do an acoustic performance on that festival. And that's coming up in September, so that's not far away.
Right.
And then I have a couple new releases, which is I haven't really announced what they're going to be, but it's not necessarily new music, but repackaged. Like there's a show that I did recently for the album launch last month. I did here in New York. That was filmed, so I'm thinking of releasing that as a live album. So that might happen. And if not, there's actually a recording of a concert that we did pre-pandemic here at Baby's All Right, which has been mixed as a live album. So I'm sort of eager to get that one out. Actually, that's really probably the next thing on my release agenda. But can I tell you about some news that I'm pretty excited about?
Sure.
Do it.
Okay, so I just recently found out that the album has hit the charts in Australia. It hit the iTunes charts, the rock album charts, at number 24, which is huge. I never expected
Congrats,
that.
Man.
Yeah,
That's
thank you. And, yeah, that is very exciting, and it's so good that it's the Australian audience where I started as well. So obviously there's still an audience out there for me, which is great. So I can't wait to get back to Australia and play that circuit again.
Now, I have to ask you, as far as like indie artists are concerned, and so that is, well, congratulations again on that, on climbing that chart. That's wonderful. So
Thank you.
from the point where you started getting interested, or even had a little bit of taste of success, to now and having that like chart entry, like what's your time span there? Is there, like, did this take a year? How do you feel about that growth? And do you feel like it's taking forever to get that growth, or do you feel like it's coming quickly for you?
Well, I think in between albums it took forever,
Okay.
and there's a story in there. So but as far as since I released this album and the singles that I released before it, I've been pushing this for the last year or so, and it's come like at the expected rate. Like I've got a strategy, I've got a team that I work with, and we're hitting all our goals. So that's coming sort of at the expected time rate, which is fairly, I suppose it's quickly to anyone who's just sort of entry level to finding out who I am now. But,
Right. Yeah.
But really, my whole career story is it's like it feels so slow and drawn out. Like, so I'm on album number 4, but between.
But now you're on fire.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
great.
there's a very quiet point, which like I sort of really went into corporate America. And I worked in corporate America for a few years, and that's when I was still playing live with my band around New York venues, but I wasn't really producing anything because I had a full-time job. I had a different thing.
Right.
But then when I left that and said, okay, I'm going to start my own record label, I'm going to put all my time into the music side of things, that's when I noticed the huge difference. So obviously, it makes a difference if you're doing music career part-time. You have to expect that your results are going to be spaced, and it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it full-time, you can then sort of really strategize the timings of how everything should come about.
So talk a little bit about the videos, Something About Love. Who did that, and why did you decide to do it the way that you did it? I'd encourage all of our listeners to take a look at it, because number one, it's won 12 awards and probably counting. But I really like the grunginess of the video. I mean, really, really, really dig what you did there. So.
Yeah. So the way Something Called Love came about, the video, was I actually was looking for an editor and film grader to put something together, and I just put a few of my concerts together into a sort of a skeleton timeline on a video. And then I wanted an editor sort of to put the rest together, and I met this director and filmmaker on a website called Upwork, which is, you know, like, I don't know, it's like the website where you go to find freelancers in stuff. And he's based in Pakistan.
Oh, wow.
So, like, you know, miles away. And you know, we started talking, and I looked at his film reel, and his film reel just really made me feel like all the emotions that it was supposed to. And I thought, this guy can tell a story through film. And you know, I felt that's really important. That's where talented filmmakers lie. It's like, if you can get the emotions out, whatever it is you're doing, whether it's an ad for a car or an indie rock artist, then you're doing a good job. So that's where I liked him. And I said, okay, I'd like to work with you. And he said, I love this music. I'm really happy to work on it. So we decided then to make a sort of a narrative around this song, something called Love, and make the narrative about the journey, about the adventure. So that's where we brought in the motorcycle and you know, the beach and these sort of foreign countries and the trains and the cars and the planes.
It's really,
you know, taking off.
Spectacular. It really is.
Yeah, so we thought we'd tell a story like that. It's like travel, okay? So everyone gets excited about this, and we learn things from different perspectives, and so that we wanted that song to be about the journey and the adventure. And I think we achieved that.
Nailed it.
I feel pretty good about it. Yeah.
Nailed it for sure. Tell me something about Eden James that not everybody knows.
I love making sandwiches.
Sandwiches rule.
Yeah, I love sandwiches, like to an obsessive point. Like I could make a sandwich every day without getting bored of it.
I'm like that with pizza. Like, I can eat a slice of pizza every day for the rest of my... Actually, if I could sustain myself on just pizza...
If you knew how many times she said, yeah, I'm just going to stop and get a slice.
All the time. All the time.
And is there anything that you miss from Australia? Like...
Oh, yeah. There are things what are some of the foods I miss from Australia? It's kind of like the snacks. You know, have you heard of Tim Tams? A chocolate, like cookie, a chocolate biscuit that we call they're cookies, I suppose.
No.
Well, I could go for one right now.
Yeah, Tim Tams. Well, they're this rectangular kind of chocolate covered and a chocolate cookie, and you're supposed to dip them in your hot Milo. Do you know Milo, the chocolate drink?
No.
You can get Milo here. It's like, so yeah, I've discovered that Milo is available like almost everywhere, and but it's. Growing up, it was like the go-to drink after school. Like, come home from school, you'd have a hot cup of Milo.
Aww.
Which was like the children's version of coffee or tea, I suppose.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it was just a chocolatey baked like drink. But when you dip that Tim Tam in your Milo or your tea or your coffee, oh my god, yeah, that's.
Well, we can all.
That's great.
You can always all share that. That's for sure. Because see, that's why we know the next song that comes out that's Milo. We'll know what. You know what I mean? If there's any references to sandwiches or something. That would be cool. Write a love song about a sandwich. Just saying.
Yeah. Like, I'd be surprised if there wasn't one out there. In you know, already. It's like me and my ham and cheese. Like, you know.
That's my favorite song. That's what I had for dinner last night.
Yeah.
You're my ham and cheese. You heard it here. Yeah. We're gonna hold you to that, Eden.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It actually might happen.
So we're going to... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot where we were. Was I saying anything interesting?
We were talking about food, bro. Nothing.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's as interesting as it
gets.
No.
Yeah, that's always interesting.
No, absolutely not. Your music is more interesting, for sure.
No doubt.
So if you could be on stage with anybody, who would that be?
You know, I'd love to do a duet with Amy Winehouse. If she
oh my gosh!
I just think that would be great. Who else would I love to sing with? Oh, the guy from the National.
Wait a minute.
Good song with him. The National. I think it's Matt Berninger.
Matt Derringer?
Berninger. I don't know how you pronounce this, like Berninger, I think it is. Berninger? Probably Berninger. Berninger. If he ever hears this, he'll probably like.
Well, you just shot that opportunity. Now you're welcome to the dark side, Eden. Now I don't feel so bad.
I did that for you, Anne.
Oh, thank you. I see. I can tell you're a team player. Great. Anyways, we're going to end things tonight with your song, I've Got You in My Black Book.
That's it.
And this is about police officers, which was surprising to me.
Yeah, there's a point of, there's definitely a strong element of authority in there, and yet being on the wrong side of the law, I suppose, is a good way of putting it. And, there's a lot of adventure in there. I think there's some, I really enjoyed writing the lyrics in the verses to these ones. Well, I do it in every song, but I think, I kind of I still like listen to this and enjoy enjoy it. I enjoy what was said. I think, I sort of pat myself on the back a bit there.
Is this written from an inspired moment of you being on the wrong side of the law, sir?
Yeah, well, I have been, but this particular moment was not me. It was the lady in question, the muse in question.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was very autobiographical. I did meet this person in a bar. She was reading a book. We did get the cocktails for free. She was trouble. All of those things are all true.
It's fantastic.
See, but that's what I thought it was about. Black Book. When I think of Black Book, I think of literally somebody's got a little black book.
Yeah. I need a deja vu. Okay, who am I calling?
Yeah.
Elaine. Okay, let's go.
Oh, why Elaine?
I don't know. It's the first name that popped into my head.
We're up to the E's. That's why.
Oh, yeah, he could hang. That's great. So,
yeah.
Black Book. Here you are. We're all looking at each other.
Well, it sounded like you had a thought there, so we were waiting.
I have no thoughts tonight.
Black Book, there you are. All right.
I thought that's where we played it. I thought that's where you're going to play it.
Yeah, we're going to play it. All right, listen, I want to thank you so much, Eden, for putting up with me tonight. I'm going to go home and drink lots. I truly appreciate you calling in and spending some time with us.
Yeah.
Everybody get out there. Where can they follow you on Instagram? And
yeah, they can follow me on Instagram on Eden_James, and on my website edenjames.com has all the social media links to Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, everything there. And on Linktree, Eden James Music on Linktree, if you want to see and read all the latest reviews and about the awards and charts, etc.
Definitely going to want to add this to your playlist. Follow him. I can only see great things coming for you, sir. Seriously.
I agree.
No,
I agree. Keep that heart of the poet. Keep that heart of the poet going, brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Found you alone, and the place smelled of booze. You look like a right picture, me a wretched fool. You walk like a social worker in need of a break. They grilled you like a broken preacher. Oh, ran right out of faith. Gonna put you in their black book. Gonna get you on your way down. They're gonna get you on your back foot. Gonna get you when you're down, down, down. Get you when you're down. You when you're down. Get you when you're down. You lost your habitation and you needed a friend. A messed up and a strong-willed child. No direction, no plans. We talked about novels, and the cocktails were free. But you were in some kind of trouble, and trouble found me. Gonna put you in their black book. Gonna get you on your way down. They're gonna get you on your back foot. Gonna get you when you're down, down, down. Now that you're under their microscope, you can run and hide. They see your love from the past you took. There in the whites of your eyes. I would carry you, babe. Carry you through the hurt. We can't keep pretending or thrashing around in this dirt. Beautiful are children that we'll never have. They're better off in afterlife, considering what we've shared. Gonna put you in their black book. Gonna get you on your way down. Gonna get you on your back foot. Gonna get you when you're down, down, down. Gonna put you in their black book. Gonna get you on your way, way down. Gonna get you on your last hook. Gonna get you when you're down, down, down. Huh. Get you when you're down. You when you're down. Get you when you're down.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
Hey guys, welcome back to Indie Radar on the Balcony Show, and I'm on a Spotify kick. I think last week or the week before, whenever we're talking about Spotify, that they reached 365 million users, and we wanted to stress for artists, indie artists, to make sure that all of your information, you are spot on, so that when fans discover you, they can easily, link to your site, link to other things that they want to learn about you, so they can follow you, etc. Another thing I wanted to mention this week on this week's Indie Radar actually is that Spotify is a huge and probably the premier listening platform where the common person, and that's not to be in a negative way at context at all, but for the most part, the common person subscribing or even not subscribing to their service. Each person that is a listener of Spotify music usually discovers, and they put out some statistics, but basically they came up with this roundabout number where, let's say I log on to Spotify and just discovering music and kind of going through, and you're clicking here and you're clicking here and you hear a song and then you want to find out more about another artist, and you just kind of get trapped in that train like we all do, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube or you just keep clicking and clicking, going and going. The average person discovers about 41 new artists a week. So take out your calculator, times that by, let's say you have 5 close friends or 4 close friends. So each of those people discovers 40 plus new artists every week. That's a huge number to consider that there's a chance that you will be heard, you will be discovered. And again, just a reminder to, stay on top of your game because Spotify is exploding. The indie artist platform is actually exploding on so many levels. So just wanted to keep you guys up to date on some Spotify data and hopefully help you out. Thanks for listening.
Madtrax. And on today's Mad Cats Madtrax, it's Something About Love by Truman Falls. So sit down, give it a listen, stroke up your little harpsichord. Here we go.
I know the way to the fates and the ways of goodbye. Boy meets a girl, but the girl gets that look in her eyes. All of the stories of glories are nothing but lies. There's something about love. Cursed by a kiss from a wish on a whim of a smile. Gamble against being played on a black and blue mile. Nothing to lose as you're losing it time after time. There's something about love. When you're without love, stars will abandon the sky. When you're without love, angels and high running high. And heaven is empty 'cause heaven knows nothing about. There's something about love. There's something about love. When you're without love, stars will abandon the sky. When you're without love, angels and high running high. And heaven is empty 'cause heaven knows nothing about. There's something about love. When you're without love, stars will abandon the sky. When you're without love, angels and high running high. And heaven is empty 'cause heaven knows nothing about the fear of the one thing you want to believe in somehow. There's something about
And you're back on the Balcony Show, and we've come to the ending of another great show with fantastic music. Eden James, certainly somebody you're going to want to watch for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Delightful fellow, man.
No, really cool dude.
Yep.
I really liked him, and I love his music. So, I don't know. I see some road trips coming in our future, guys. What do you think, Donna?
Absolutely. Love a good road trip to go see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rack up some freaking
She's
flyer
always in when
miles.
it comes.
I'm in.
She's always in when it comes to a concert. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I am in.
But anyways, I'd like to remind you again about a Reverb Nation campaign. Go to thebalconyshow.com. Check us out. Give us a follow on Instagram. The Balcony Show rocks. Like us on Facebook. Please give us some support because we need it.
Possibly this week the most.
Yeah. In the meantime, we're going to end things tonight with a song from Roy and the Secret People, Burn Out. They'll be playing at Music Fest, so go out and see them too. Anyways, good night, everybody from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
Peace.
When I wanted to just walk out, saw you holding his hand and I knew there was no way out. Saw you standing in line
And that's what's up.